soul with it. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? Dialerix TV back with another video, and I would like to discuss with you guys an article written by ESPN LA LZ Granderson pertaining to Lakers potentially trading Kuzma. And the headline reads, instead of trading Kuzma, here's what the Lakers need to do. And the article goes on to say that Chris Bosh did it, Kevin Love did it, Kuzma is doing it. A player who is the de facto third wheel on a championship caliber LeBron James team is always going to struggle. That's what happens when a talented offensive player who is used to always eating suddenly finds himself on a restrictive diet. A starter last season, Kuzma is coming off the bench and averaging 10 fewer minutes while taking 5 fewer shots per game. He's also been stifled by injuries, which has hampered his ability to settle into his new role alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis. He's also made some questionable hair decisions. None of this should lead to his departure, at least not yet, and certainly not for Bogdanovic, who has a nice shooting touch, but neither is the scoring playmaker nor the defensive wing the team needs. Unlike Chris Bosh and Kevin Love, Kuzma was not an all-star before becoming a teammate of LeBron James. The way he's playing, Kuzma is not going to be an all-star alongside LeBron James, but Kuzma is clearly a talented offensive player, and as the Clippers' Lou Williams has repeatedly demonstrated, you don't need to be an all-star to be invaluable to a team. Instead of trading Kuzma, the Lakers need to be patient. They could have moved him in the offseason but kept him because he has an inexpensive contract. Plus, he not only is undeterred by the pressure of being a Laker, he relishes it. He enjoys the spotlight and doesn't shrink in the big moments of a game. That did not seem to be the case with other members of the young core from a season ago. Can he take over for LeBron James once the King finally relinquishes his throne? Doubtful, but that's not the question of the hour anyway. The question is, will Kuzma find his footing before the trade deadline? Yes. So if you guys would like to read the entire article, the link is in the description box. So first and foremost, I would like to make this very clear. If you do not like facts and stats, I suggest you click off this video right now, okay? If the Lakers decide not to trade Kuzma and he remains on the roster for the rest of the season, then I have absolutely no problem with that. Now, if we keep Kuz, but we're able to add another wing defender to come in and help us defensively in the rotations, then yes, I think that it can help mask some of the issues that we have defensively. You know, a lot of fans are game to game and very emotional like LZ here. We can go on a 4-game losing streak versus elite competition, then go on a 5-game winning streak versus below average team, and a lot of fans will just judge us mainly against those average teams and forget about how poor we looked defensively versus the Pacers, how great the Bucks bench looked versus us. Giannis Antetokounmpo looking like Steph Curry out there versus the Nuggets. Our defense was horrible. Now, I'll give Kuzma his credit. I give credit where credit is due. Kuzma really showed out against the Clippers, but you basically just compared Kuzma to Lou Williams, and I'm about to debunk and dissect everything LZ Granderson just stated in this article, okay? And we're going to use strictly facts. We're just going to use the facts, okay? The numbers, because y'all know my saying, men lie, women always lie, but the numbers don't, okay? Now first, let's address LZ stating how Kevin Love and Chris Bosh were already all-stars before they teamed up with LeBron James, right? Well, why do you think LeBron James wanted Andrew Wiggins traded before LeBron even gave him a chance? Probably the same reason LeBron traded Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, while the Lakers traded Jordan Clarkson, Larry Nance, Ivica Zubac, and especially D'Angelo Russell, who is an all-star now, because it's difficult for young players to fully develop and gain confidence and improve their game playing alongside LeBron James. Now that we have addressed that, let's discuss the numbers. Lou Williams is still averaging 19 points per game alongside Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. The system Doc Rivers run isn't predicated around one player and LeBron James dominating the ball. 2, if Lou Williams' shot isn't going in from the perimeter, he's getting to the free throw line, okay? He's shooting 85% from the free throw line, where Kuzma is shooting 74% from the free throw line. Lou Williams is a combo guard. Kuzma is a forward on a team dominated by the forward position. So it's tough for Kuzma to establish a role. His rebounds are down, his numbers. Now let's go to the numbers, the facts. Okay, look how consistent Lou Williams is, scoring 21, 22 points, 23 points, 24 points, 26 points. Now he'll score 12 or 17. Look how consistent he is compared to Kyle Kuzma, okay? Since you wanted to compare Lou Williams to Kyle Kuzma, he literally has 4 20-point games this season. Not to mention Kyle Kuzma's defense is average. Meanwhile, Lou Williams has the likes of all-world defenders surrounding him, and Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, Patrick Beverley, and Montrezl Harrell. I mean, you bring up Kevin Love, not to mention LeBron James played in the Eastern Conference, okay? You bring up Chris Bosh, who once led and carried a team to the playoffs without LeBron averaging 24 points per game in 09 and 2010, okay? To averaging 18 points per game in his first 2 seasons with the Miami Heat, then going down to 16 points. Not to mention them having a super team with a prime LeBron James and a prime Dwayne Wade. LeBron James isn't in his prime anymore, so that's definitely a horrible comparison. And once again, let's go back to the stats, okay? Because I don't care about these games where Kyle Kuzma is scoring 25 versus the Suns and average teams, okay? We are trying to win a NBA championship, so let's look at Kuz's numbers versus the elite teams. Now exclude the Clippers game, okay? Because he came out and he balled hard. Even I question why did Frank Vogel keep him out that long, okay? But let's talk about the stats, okay? Against the teams that we will see in the postseason. Versus the Dallas Mavericks, 9 points. Versus the Spurs, 5 points. Okay, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt, he just came back, okay? Versus the Dallas Mavericks again, 4 points. Versus the Denver Nuggets, 6 points. Utah Jazz, 13 points. Denver Nuggets again, 16 points. Then 0 points versus the Mavericks again. Now, I don't remember Lou Williams scoring 0 points, okay? Remind you, those 16-point games, for those of you who don't remember, came down the stretch when the Lakers had already either won the game or lost the game by then, so it really didn't matter. So what are we talking about? Now he's saying the Lakers need to be patient. See, he's saying that right now, but then once we get past the trade deadline and face elite teams down the stretch, then he'll be complaining. Then he spoke about Klay Thompson, who plays elite defense on a nightly basis, a consistent sniper from the perimeter, and is on a team with both Kevin Durant and Steph Curry in their primes. Once again, LeBron James is no longer in his prime. In addition to being on the team with the Draymond Green, another all-world defender. Oh my God, bro. I can't even read this no more, okay? I can no longer read this article. Listen, I personally think the Lakers' #1 goal, obviously, is winning the NBA championship, and I think they need another all-world defender and a consistent scorer with experience to come in and help us get to the NBA Finals. LZ is proving my point and what I've been stating about every fan out there and every pundit. They have high expectation for these players, comparing them to the next great, and then they get let down once that player doesn't live up to their expectations. They believe Kuz is a third star, but Klay Thompson, Jimmy Butler, or even Bradley Beal can be third stars to a team because they are consistent. They had enough time to develop and grow. They didn't develop on a team with LeBron James dominating the ball, okay? But anyway, the Lakers should go after Andre Iguodala, another scorer, maybe a David Bertans, then sign Darren Collison. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe. I'm out.